So this is day 111 of me trying to improve in Fortnite and also become a full-time content creator. So I got up in the morning, thank God for another day. Then I got to my workstation. Then I started making some content because I'm trying to make this my full-time job after working all these 9 to 5 jobs the past 6 years since 2019 when I was in high school. Then anyways, I got onto my PS5 and I started recording some content and training. And I was trying to play some solos and I kept losing, guys. So every time that I lost, I was shadow boxing the air and letting out my frustration at the game. Nah, I'm just kidding, guys. But anyways, guys, after that, guys, I said, you know what? I gotta go ahead and run some errands. So I had to pick up my girl from a job, and pretty much after picking her up, we decided to go hiking that day. So the hike that we went on was like this waterfall hike, and it was like maybe an hour the most, or maybe 2 hours. But anyway, I had to park on the side of the freeway right over here. And yeah, we walked in. I grabbed this stick like I was Morgan from The Walking Dead, and we had to walk through this bamboo forest. Then after that, we had to go ahead and walk through this fence right over here. And this fence took us out to this big grassy area, and we had to hike up this hill right here. Once we got to the top of the hill, there's like this long road, and pretty much it was like this water, like I don't know what it was. It was like the board of water supply, like I don't know, right? But you kind of trespass this, and there was like this bridge, like it was from Squid Games. So anyways, we had to follow this big long road to the end, and when we got to the end, there was this little cutoff that took us up into like the forest, which is where the waterfall was gonna be at, right? So anyways, we got into like the new forest, and we had to walk across this little bridge right over here, and I was like, oh bro, we had to do some parkour. It felt like I was in Uncharted or like Indiana Jones or some shit, you know what I'm saying? Or like I was in The Walking Dead. So we kept venturing our way up. We had to walk through water, we had to climb some rocks, and this is the top right over here. It was so busy that day because it was on the weekend, so everybody, they was trying to go into the water and take some pictures and swim. Anyways, we ventured our way back down. We got back to the car. Anyways, after that, guys, we decided to go ahead and drive and cruise for a bit. So I went down to this old beach that me and my boys, we used to go to here all the time back in 2021, you know, during the pandemic era. We used to work Taco Bell together. On our off days, right, we'll just come over here to the beach. We'll go hiking, then we'll go to the beach. So I swing by this beach right over here to reminisce, and there was no parking, so I just kept driving around, you know what I'm saying, driving, cruising. Then anyways, after that, guys, I went over here to this water faucet and I was washing my feet off. Then we decided to go down to the mall to run some errands, so we went down to Target, and my girl was getting some stuff right over here. Then anyways, we decided to get some food, and I decided to go ahead and get some chicken pesto sub. My girl decided to get some Hawaiian ice cream. Then after that, guys, we went all the way to this Asian supermarket because my girl was trying to cook some dinner, so she got some vegetables here, she got some meat right over here, and then yeah, we gathering all these supplies. After that, guys, I got back home, I ate some more food right over here, and then yeah, I called it a night. I just played some more Fortnite, made some more content, and yeah, that's pretty much my adventure for today. Yes sir.